Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we'll show you how people in Leslie County are working hard to keep students fed, even as many people are still without power. And we talked with one Floyd County native that is currently on the front lines as a nurse in the epicenter of the COVID-19 pandemic here in the U.S.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. My name is Lacey Roberts, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. As some of you are still without power or electricity, I know you're watching via live stream on your phones or on your tablets, but since Sunday's heavy windstorms across the Commonwealth, some power is being restored, and that's allowing homeowners to assess the damage. With the rise in claims, a Hazard native, Dwayne Davidson, a co-owner of AOK Roofing and Exteriors, drove more than 100 miles to come back to help. With more than 10 years of experience, Davidson says that these storms caused more damage than he expected.
Sometimes we have to tarp the roofs, do temporary repairs so that the roofs don't leak. If you have insurance, the insurance company will pay to replace your roof if it has wind damage.
Davidson also says that they offer free estimates, and when it comes to getting work like this done to your home, to make sure that you verify the business with the Better Business Bureau, and that's just for your safety. And with power outages still impacting thousands of people, it's continuing to have an impact on schools, even though students aren't in school and are at home. WYMT's Madison Pergram explains how they are reaching out to their students in Leslie County.
This empty kitchen would normally be filled with hungry students.
We just want to make sure people are fed and warm and safe.
The coronavirus pandemic and recent power outages make this all the more difficult.
This come along with the storms and things, and we still have a lot of our county who are still without electricity and power.
As several schools sit dark, Mountain View Elementary has power and is putting it to use.
I worried about them all the time the electric was off.
Anna Mae Napier helps in the kitchen and knows the real need for these meals.
I do it for the kids. I'm not afraid. I do it for the kids because I know a lot of them does without.
Heather Gay, principal at Mountain View, says it does not matter who you are or where you come from.
Anybody the age of 18 or under, you don't have to be enrolled in Leslie County schools. 18 or under can come to any school and get a meal.
Thank you, everybody. You're welcome.
All that matters is kids getting fed. But today, they not only received a meal, but a surprise.
It's just something to kind of help the kids to have a little fun and take things off their mind and know that the schools are caring about them.
Pulling away with a good meal, surprise in hand, and a smile on their face. In Leslie County, Madison Pergram, WYMT Mountain News.
Those meals were given out at Mountain View Elementary, Leslie County High School, and WB Muncie Elementary. And work started yesterday to fix a damaged bridge in Prestonsburg. The state crew spent much of the day removing damaged asphalt. Weather permitting, the maintenance crew will pour concrete to repair the bridge surface later today. To make sure the concrete sets well, the bridge will remain closed until at least Monday. We now know more about a woman hit and killed while trying to cross a Floyd County road on Wednesday. Police say it happened just before 10 p.m. on Kentucky 114 west of the city limits. Police say 39-year-old Leanne Shortridge was hit while crossing the road. She was taken to Highlands ARH where she was pronounced dead. Drugs or alcohol are not suspected in the crash at this time. And Eastern Kentucky has some ties to the COVID-19 pandemic in New York. A Floyd County native said that she chose to work with COVID-19 patients at NYU and Winthrop Hospital. WYMT's Dakota Maker spoke with her and has her story.
These sirens becoming all too familiar in New York.
There's just so much need right now.
This is one of the reasons why Whitney Smith felt the need to head there.
There was a very good chance that I was going to be exposed to COVID no matter where I was, so I might as well go ahead and go to the heart of it where they need the most people.
Smith works at NYU Winthrop Hospital as a traveling nurse. She is our eyes and ears to the daily life of a frontline worker.
There's an attitude of this is absolutely exhausting. I can't wait till this is over, but let's go at it until it is. Like, let's be here for these patients. Let's get them better.
The exhausting part, wearing personal protective equipment.
All of the energy that I have is drained from just the heat that you experience being in that protective equipment.
But the exhaustion is worth it.
When I get to help these patients and they do have a good day, but it's one of those situations that knowing that there are those patients who are getting better and going home, it's like, you know what, this is worth it. Like,
and documenting her work on Facebook.
There's just been a lot of people who know that I'm here, who've asked me to keep everybody updated. People need to see the positivity. I think they need to see the side of it where there's so much hope.
Dakota Makris, WYMT, Mountain News.
Smith says that this pandemic will be over soon, that we should all just remain positive and hopeful during these trying times. And the Asheville, North Carolina Fire Department received face masks all the way from Harlan. That's right. Harlan native Vince Bianchi's wife, Courtney, ordered a pair of masks after seeing Joyce Chen's post on Facebook about sewing them. Because of the shortage in 95 masks, Joyce not only sent them for free, but sent enough for other firefighters and EMTs. But of course, they all had Kentucky Wildcat print on the inside.
Those guys aren't really UK people, but I know I know the meaning behind it. So, and then the other side was the neutral color black, so we could use it with our uniforms and stuff like that. So they were excited. They were super excited.
Joyce is already past the 800 mark on her 1,000 mask goal. And with social distancing guidelines with no gatherings of more than 10 people, people are having to get creative when it comes to celebrations and parties. One grandmother in Clay County wanted to make her granddaughter Morgan's birthday so special, and so she decided to organize a parade. WYMT's Emily Bennett was there for that birthday surprise and has more.
As a 12-year-old, not being able to have a birthday party is upsetting.
It was sad.
So Morgan Parsley thought it would just be another day at home.
She has no idea.
But grandmother Kathy Smith had a plan to surprise her granddaughter.
When it comes to your kids or grandkids, you'll do anything.
She decided to bring the party to Morgan.
We planned on having her a party, with her friends and family and stuff, but, with all this going on, we can't have family gatherings.
Organizing a drive-by party with friends and family and some special guests.
We figured we'd do this, and we asked some of the local law enforcement and the firefighters if they would be willing to do like a little parade for her.
When Morgan heard the sirens,
yeah, I was surprised about it. I didn't even know about it. My heart was beating and I couldn't even speak.
Smith just wanted to give Morgan a birthday she would never forget during this disappointing time.
It's a sad time, it really is. I mean, kids can't enjoy, like she's 12 and she wanted to, have a party with her friends and enjoy with her friends, and she can't.
Showing that even during a hard time,
happy birthday, Morgan,
you can still find a way to have a little party. In Manchester, Emily Bennett, WYMT Mountain News.
The Manchester Police Department, Clay County Sheriff's deputies, and the Manchester Fire Department all participated. I'm sure that's a birthday that she won't forget. And pet owners are in a financial bind and struggling to feed their animal companions during this COVID-19 pandemic. And in some cases, some are even asking shelters if they can surrender them. One Tennessee animal shelter is working to help people keep their pets fed while COVID-19 continues to impact people's finances. They did that by creating a pet food pantry, where anyone with extra dog food can donate any unopened dog food for others to use, saying the need is greater than many may even realize.
I mean, think about all the people who work in restaurants and bars, tattoo artists, hairdressers. All of these people are pet owners, and they've lost that income.
Owners who need food from the pet pantry can call to arrange a contactless pickup or get it delivered if they do not have access to transportation. And just ahead on Mountain News this morning, we'll show you how one actor from a hit TV show, The Office, is helping seniors have a prom despite May being canceled.